Okay, everyone, this is my 1986 Buick Grand National that I purchased new in August of 1986. And last year in the fall, I had a Hillary for Prison 2016 sticker, a magnetic sticker on the back of my car, and came out to get my car one morning, and somebody had keyed the car. I don't know if you can see that. The key scratch going all the way across the hood. Don't know how well you can see it here on the fender, but all the way down the side, across the back, down the rear quarter, and all the way up the other side, even went right across the G&X vents there on the side. So I got an estimate from my insurance company. They wrote me a check, and I dropped it off at a local paint and repair shop here in January, and it sat there until late April, when the guy finally decided that he didn't want to do the car. He said he hurt his back, and he's kind of a one-man show, and he just didn't want to have to bother with it. So I went out and got a couple estimates from other places, and they were pretty high. The highest was 10 grand, and that was plus what he might find. So getting a little bit desperate, I went to, been hearing some good things about MAACO, so I checked them out online and didn't really see anything bad about them. So I got a price from them, a local place here in Ohio, and it sounded pretty reasonable. It was actually a little bit less than my insurance cost was. So I'm going to take it there today. And he said it would only take him about 2 weeks. So I'm kind of happy to hear that. A couple extra things he is doing is my passenger side door, the whole bottom is rusted out. So it needs replaced. So I got a door and I stripped it all down, and he's going to prime and paint the door. Same thing with the deck lid, the rear deck lid. You can see some bubbles there, and more bubbles and bubbles and bubbles, and over here it's actually completely through. So you know, those kind of bubbles are obviously mean it's rusted through. So they're going to do the paint and prime both deck lids, or I mean the deck lid and the passenger side door, install them for me, and you know, repaint the car. There's little scruffs and weird things going on like you would imagine from a 31-year-old car. One thing I forgot to tell him about was there's a little dent right here from the inside going out. I'm gonna have to tell him about that. I'm sure that'll cost me a little extra, get him to fix that. But they are removing all the trim, including the quarter windows back here, which there's a little leery about, but I told him I didn't want him to tape around it. I wanted them removed, so they're going to do that. And also, on the other side, he's going to do some metal work for me. These wheel wells are not, the rears are not stock. 20-some years ago, when this car got repainted, the first repaint, he flared the rear wheel wells out for me like an inch or an inch and a half, something like that. And they took 2-inch strips of steel and did the flaring for the fenders. But up front here, you can see the moldings broke, and it looks like it's rusted away a little bit. And let's see, you can see that. He also said he was going to fix that, cut that bad spot out and weld in new metal. So that's all included in the price, and it was a really good price. So this is what it looks like before I take it to him. And hopefully in somewhere close to 2 weeks, when it's done like he says it's going to be, I'll get a new video and show you what it looked like when it was done. Thanks.